So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you.
Hello. I hope everyone is having a great evening out there. I'm happy you're spending your evening with me on Peter Madrigal Social Happy Hour. Decided to move the times a little bit. Definitely decided to move the times over here. So now instead of being at 3:30 every day, we are now at 7 o'clock on the Pacific, on the West Coast. So on the East Coast, it's 10 o'clock. So you're probably watching this and going to sleep with me. So congratulations for that. So actually, that's one of the reasons why I decided to switch over time, because now you can go to bed with me. It's probably the best thing you could probably do for your day. So I'm happy to be there for you. But in other news, I hope everybody had a fantastic day. And now thank you for ending your day with me. It was actually a jam-packed day for me. I just got done with the first tournament ever, live tournament for celebrity slots. So I hosted it. I was on broadcast for it. It was a big, epic tournament. We had quite a large amount of people in that tournament. And the first prize, they got a cap and they got a $50 Amazon gift card. The second prize, they got my candle collection, which I have a limited amount of these. I'm kidding. I have so many of these to give away. And of course, a Celebrity Slots t-shirt. So congratulations again to Diana and to Stella. There you go. So congratulations to y'all. I hope that you enjoy your prizes. The Amazon gift card, of course, is a lot of fun to spend around. That being said, welcome to Peter Madrigal Social Happy Hour. Cheers to everyone out there. Now, the topic for tonight is going to be entertainment, the entertainment industry. And the reason why I'm talking about, film and music and, all that good stuff is because today was full of entertainment. Like this afternoon, my day was filled with just stuff. So this afternoon, I did Madrigal at the Movies with Rob and Rob. I had to record that. And then that was midday. And then afterwards, I had to do the live tournament, which is more entertainment. And now I'm here with you beautiful people. So I am going into reruns of Jerry Seinfeld over here whenever I'm looking for some entertainment myself. So I'm ready for some new content. I'm ready for. Actually, I should probably be producing a show or two in the very near future. You might have to stick around and watch that, because we're in talks right now for something that is really cool. And that's something else I had this afternoon. We had a little bit of conference call for another show that I'm doing. But that being said, there are going to be some changes, and that's what I kind of want to get to in this episode. There's going to be some changes into the way studios and studios run their operation, and how actors have to act, and how writers, the whole dynamic of being on a set has now changed. So that's something that I want to get into today with our guest, but I'm not going to give that away yet. Before I, instead of me rambling, Johnny, how are you doing today? He's just finishing up a call. He's more of a workaholic than I am. And I'm a pretty big workaholic. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, no, I know. Hey, buddy, hang on one second. Listen, yeah, no, I know. I'm just trying to. I'm free at 3:30 in the afternoon now. We changed the time to a little bit different, so now we're doing it later. So yeah, so no, I can meet you for a cigar. No problem. Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll talk later. Yeah, Peter can join us anytime. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Arnold, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Anyway.
Hold on.
Hey, buddy.
Hold on. Hang on. You said that you're free at 3? Who in the hell is free at 3 these days? No wonder we switched the times. Now you're free all the time, Johnny.
I'm free now because we were doing 3:30 in the afternoon Pacific time. Now I'm free. And so now for me, it's 9 o'clock at night. So, Central time. So I got some time. I got some free time. So I'm trying to, get in some cigars with some interesting people like Arnold.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Anyway.
How was your day today, Johnny? Now that you have free time at 3 o'clock.
Oh, I had a great meeting today. I had a nice cigar today downtown Chicago, downtown over at Big's Mansion, which was amazing. And I had a nice. I got a guy that had some Cuban. So we had some Cuban cigars today over at Big's, which was amazing. I'll send you some. Oh
man, that's amazing.
We had.
I'm puffing on this acid one right here because I just like the way the tobacco tastes on this sucker. Tastes like a candy, And for someone who has like kind of a sweet tooth, this is perfect for me.
The acids are good. The acids are good, but I mean, if you're really going after it, we have to switch your palate a little bit more. But I know what you're saying.
Because I have a sweet tooth. All right, this keeps me away from the fucking chocolate.
Oh, I like the. There's nothing wrong with a sweet tooth. I got a sweet tooth myself, so maybe I should take myself a couple acids.
It's the perfect cigar if you got a sweet tooth, man, because that'll keep you away from the candies and all that stuff. Because let me tell you what.
Talk to me. How was your day? What was going on? You're like a packed full day. Tell me what you were doing. What you've been doing.
Man, okay. So today I had Madrigal at the movies early in the afternoon, and then
how's that going?
Huh?
How's that going?
It went really well. So everyone's going to have a nice little treat. We talked about Friday the 13th today, and it'll play on the later date because we are packing our episodes to release afterwards. So we have more on the back end. So once they release, you'll be expecting one every single week. We're going to have one every single week. And so we're getting into the month of October right now. And the first up was Rob Schulte, and he chose Friday the 13th, which was it showed its age. But then again, like I talked about, I'm not going to give too much away because you're going to have to listen to it if you want to know my opinion on it. But it's sandwiched between two really good horror films, okay? And so saying that it's a product of its time that's not a fair assessment. Because there's older movies in that are pretty good, like Halloween or another movie that I mentioned in the podcast. So you can go look it up. We're on Pandora. We are on Spotify. We are on what's the other one? The app for Apple, the podcast app for the Apple Store. So download Madrigal at the Movies and listen.
That's awesome. Love it. Yeah, you had a pretty busy day. I was trying to get a hold of you, and you were like very hard to reach, which is.
Well, I was just finishing up a phone call, Johnny.
Touche, brother. Touche.
Although, let me tell you what, I went to this place called Water Grill this past weekend.
Okay.
Oh my God. some of the best calamari I've ever had. I think I sent you a picture of it. It was like golden brown. It was amazing.
Really?
Very perfectly fried.
Where was this at?
It's in Santa Monica Water Grill.
Oh, I think I've been there. Did you
ever have the calamari there?
I just left my meeting and I had some calamari and I took a photo. I got to send it to you.
Yeah, you got to send it to me.
It was amazing, but I think I've been to the place you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, if people don't know, we call each other different fish names.
Reveal it.
For some reason. I don't know why. I guess I do know why. Actually, we'll reveal that on a different time. But he's known as Peter Calamari, and I'm known as what?
Johnny Tilapia.
Johnny Tilapia. And we'll bring that up at another time. That's no here nor there.
I mean, I can tell the whole story right now. Should we tell it right now?
No. I think we need to drag it out. We need to drag it out. We'll tell it later because it's really not that interesting.
I mean, I think it is. You came into. Oh, I'm gonna tell it. You came.
Not right now. Don't tell it right now.
Okay. All right.
You can tell it. Go ahead if you want to tell it. Tell it. But
okay,
anyway, before he tells it, I guess here's what. Well, here's the biggest thing that's going on right now. We're live, and it's not 3:30 Pacific time. We're at our new time. Tell everybody why.
Because everyone's going back to work, unlike you. Who's free at 3 o'clock all of a sudden? Actually, I'm free at 3 o'clock too. So yeah, there you go. Oh man.
Well, I guess we figured that it would be a good thing to maybe change up the times because who knows if people are going back to work at 3:30 Pacific time, which is 5:30 Central.
Or still at work at that point in time in the office. Having to deal with shit, So
maybe later on people can join us later on at night, and this is where we're doing it. But in any case, I think but what we want to do is our Tuesdays at the same time, 7 o'clock Pacific time, and then Thursdays at the same time, 7 o'clock Pacific time. But Thursdays we want to do like a music and movie theme and bring in some different interesting people. So I think we got some great people that are going to be coming on with us.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm excited about it, bro. I think it's a good thing for both of us.
Oh, honestly, though, I think that this is a much better. This is a really good deviation from when we had it, and now we're trying something different. Always evolve. That's what you always say. Is always evolve.
Absolutely
evolving. So
absolutely,
I totally agree with that. I like where we're at this point in time, and who's our guest tonight?
Well, first, before we do that, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking some red wine. I am going to get ready for sleep after this.
I'm drinking some tequila. And I'm going to go to sleep after this one. But
there we go. Cheers.
Anyway, cheers. Salute. Let's bring in. He's sitting back in the green room. He's one of my good friends who has made some strides in Chicago and beyond. That is doing some great things for the film and television community, as well as the music community. And I'm excited for you guys to talk, and that's why I wanted him to be on tonight with us. And his name is Rob Tovar, so let's bring him in.
Woo!
Hey everyone! Cheers! Tequila time.
Tequila time, Robbie.
Cheers! Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Woo. All right, Rob. How's your evening tonight?
It's a nice, cool evening in Chicago. We just came out of a big heat wave here, and it's glad to have. Yeah, it's been some nice, cool air outside, so it's been nice. It's a great evening.
Nice.
Busy day. Been a busy day here for us here in the music scene as well. Lollapalooza Chicago streaming live. So anybody around the planet, streaming live. So it started today through Sunday, 5 p.m. Central is when it starts here. But you can catch all the Lollapalooza acts. There's some new acts. There's some old acts. It's been really fun. And we just finished doing a second broadcast of Little Kids Rock, which is a wonderful organization. It educates the teachers, and it puts instruments in all these inner city kids, and it's keeping the music alive. So It was our virtual benefit, and it was our second streaming. So I actually just finished doing that. Then I jumped on with you. So busy day in Chicago. So I don't know who gets. I don't know who gets up at 3:30 except for that guy.
Everyone except for Johnny.
Yeah.
Talk to that guy. He's gonna ask some questions. So yeah, we'll go from there. This way, that way. I don't know. Wait a minute. I got a phone call coming in. I'll be right back with you guys. Give me a second, okay?
Now he's working.
So welcome to Social Happy Hour with Peter, Rob. So first of all, I just want to thank you for coming on the show with me because it's late over there and we're switching up time slots. But then again, if we were still on at 3:30, you'd be having a little bit of conflicts yourself, I can imagine.
Not really. I think
wow.
we work. I think I work more now. I think I work more now than ever. It's just there's no more time clock.
Okay.
It seems.
I'm in the same boat. I totally understand. I had a busy day myself today. But so you're the founder of Hangar, right? So it's Hangar Studios.
Yeah. So it's the Hangar Film Stage. It's a 7,000 square foot stage that exists within Fort Knox Studios, which is a massive ecosystem of music here in Chicago.
Okay.
And
so Hangar exists within Fort Knox.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I just saw you put that up, and then 2112 Incubator, which is our first of a kind creative tech incubator here in Chicago, currently housing about 120 startups all in the creative industry. So
wow.
it's a way to get all the magic going. Just imagine having entertainment law, photography, videography, design, a little bit of all is all in one place. And then just down the hallway, you got, over 100 rehearsal rooms with all sorts of bands in it, every type of genre you could think of. So it makes it really fun. Music supervisors really love filming with us.
No kidding. Okay, so wait. So what do you do at Hangar? What is the number one thing coming in and out of Hangar? What do you specialize in?
So Kurt, the Hangar, we opened it 4 years. I turned 4 years in July. In a little bit of everything. I've had episodics, featured films. Really happy to say that we had the number one comedy hit show on Showtime, Work in Progress, which is an LGBTQ, really fun. Catch it if you can. It's Lily Wachowski from Matrix is part of that. So that actually season 1, we landed that here in Chicago, and they filmed season 1 filmed with us, and hoping to get that started again here September, October for season 2, because season 2 has been given to them. So
no kidding. What's the fire show that's shot over there? The fireman.
So Chicago, all the episodics that are Chicago related, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire,
everything Chicago. Do you guys have LA? What is that one? The Law and Order or SVU? Or I don't know. There's got to be Chicago.
Yeah, so it's all the Dick Wolf guys, all the Dick Wolf shows. Those actually film at a large movie lot called CineSpace here in Chicago, 63 acres, and a lot of those film there. So they film there. So just imagine it's a Hollywood lot. So all those shows are filming there. The Batmans are filmed there. Fargo's there. They start filming in August. So he's on the south side of the city. I'm north, and so we tend to pick up some of that overspill. If he's full, then we'll pick up a little bit of the extra filming. He's busy working back there.
Yeah, he is. He's after it, man. He's after that, feature film money, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
2 is over. So hang on. Let me figure this out. Rob, do we have when do you have 2112 open?
So Rob, you just
when can we get the Hangar open for
Johnny? We can see you, baby.
We'll talk about it later. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah. But we can't hear you. So Rob, so you just run Hangar Studios. That's basically your job. Have you ever produced anything over there in the studio? Have you ever produced your own films or TV? Have you been on a show?
I've been on several shows. Some
really?
walk-on parts on some films. As far as producing, I was one of the content providers for kind of like the equivalent to Howard Stern's, like some guy named Mancow out here in Chicago. So I was part of the Mancow TV crew for.
Mancow. I know who that is.
Yeah, so we had that going for 2 years here. It aired on Fox, and we had a fun time with that. So a lot of crazy things. So that's how I met Johnny, actually. So
tell me about that. How did you meet Johnny? Because that was something I was going to ask. How did you and Johnny meet?
So producing working with Mancow TV, we had a lot of relationships in the TV industry, and just imagine it was kind of like the guy show, the man show. My job was to bring in some of the most beautiful women you could imagine and wake up Chicago on trampolines, and they would dress up kind of in summer wear. Let's just call it some very nice summer wear. And the television show got a lot of great ratings here in Chicago. People would wake up to watch that, and then at the time, Johnny and I were kind of running similar. So I think we were filming the Capone show was coming around Chicago, and that's how I ran into Johnny and became good friends. And here we are. So.
That's really cool.
The thing is, Peter, what happens is when you start meeting some great people, you start collaborating in different things together. And that was one of the things that I met Rob when he was, working his way through the industry as well, and developed one of the most prominent incubators with music and film, as well as Cinespace with Alex Pizio, which is a good friend of mine as well, who houses all the other stuff with entertainment and television and films and all that, as well as Empire. But Rob, you guys have some of the people who are working with inside of your incubator. They developed all of the music, or some of the music, with some of the shows that are on right now. Talk a little bit about that.
So as we were talking, Peter, we were talking about 2112 Incubator, which houses all these types of startups in industry, and we also happen to have a gentleman named Carlos Villalobos who's part of our community, and Carlos is actually one of the music providers. He does all the music for Empire. He did all 5 seasons. His IMDb account is across the board: film, episodics, commercials, his own personal music, video games, a little bit of everything. So to have that in-house, it makes it really, really easy for music supervisors to kind of like a one-stop shop, instead of going down, 10 miles down the street, like you would at Hollywood. You're at Cahote, then you got to go down over to, downtown LA, or you got to go up to the hills, or, it's all there. And that's what makes so it makes it really unique. One of the other things too that we just launched during the pandemic, believe it or not, we just launched the Center for Creative Entrepreneurship. So that's our CCE, which is our non-for-profit under 2112, and that's kind of encompassing all of the all the industries within art. Because of that and many other things, the Year of Chicago is supposed to be in Year of Music in Chicago is supposed to be happening right now. So we've had to kind of reinvent ourselves because of COVID. But CCE has been providing all this educational content for people across the planet to log on and really become in tune and redefine yourself, and reinvent yourself. That how are we going to get through all this? Digital is going to become king. I don't see.
Is digital becoming king? Do you think that digital is going to become king? What are your thoughts on that? Because I can see. Here's the thing. I don't think a lot of people want to be cooped up, because you eventually get cabin fever. And for me, for instance, one of my favorite pastimes was going to a theater, smelling that popcorn, getting a large popcorn and a soda, and going to watch a movie. You know what I mean? That is one of my pastimes. That's what I enjoy, and that's one of the things I miss a lot. And so because of that, I do tend to have a little cabin fever. I did get a little bit during the quarantine, so that's why I talk to as many people as I could on this little show. But what do you think? Do you think we're going to go more digital? Because I honestly don't think so. I think because Bezos just bought a bunch of the, what did he buy? The AMC theaters?
Did he?
Yeah, AMC. Yeah. So I see a combination. I see we'll get back to normal. It's going to happen. But I also see it's going to carve itself out. There's going to be a niche it's going to carve out something towards the digital world for those that just don't want to be out in public. there'll be growth in digital. Content will forever be king, and we're all hungry for it right now.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's just a matter of time. You know what I really like about this is the drive-in theaters are making a comeback. That's kind of I don't know if that's happening a lot out in LA, but out here, man, portable drive-in theaters are popping up everywhere. And man, I'm a classic guy, and I love that. I love seeing the theaters coming back.
Throwback. That's a throwback right there. That is a throwback. But I mean, going off of that, to get new content, you got to have a bunch of people together to film. You've been on a film set. I've been on a film set. Johnny's been on a film set. We've all been on film sets. We know what goes into making a product. What do you think the new regulations are going to start looking like?
That's a conversation a lot of us are having. I participated in a lot of this. Yeah. I mean, all of us are, and having participated in a lot of these sessions where we're writing new procedures. What is coming into a movie stage going to look like? Besides the hand sanitizers and all of that, is what are we all doing to keep each other safe? So it's an added cost. It's going to be an added cost, and I think it's up to all of us. Me as a studio owner, it's my responsibility to meet with producers and directors to ensure them that our spaces are safe, that we're doing everything above and beyond and taking added measures to keep them safe. But also, what are we going to do to keep that cost down? I mean, to take temperatures and to provide COVID tests every day, that's absurd money. You start throwing in unions and a lot of things in there. I mean, it's going to get costly to make a film. So, what are we going to do? I have digital thermometers. So you're coming in, you're going to get checked. Sanitizers. We actually have a cool little, everybody in the plant is using electrostatic spraying, disinfecting. So, all our spaces are being treated with some really cool stuff. 2112 Fort Knox in the hangar, we actually treated it with something called sterile environments. It's a long-lasting antiviral coating. It's a coating that adheres to surfaces. And if I treated your desk right now, your desk would be antimicrobial for up to a year. So just imagine COVID can't live on that desk. So it's
although there is drawbacks to that, because then you don't get any germs in your body and you become resistant to germs. I don't know.
There you go.
I mean, I haven't been sick here, so I don't know, man. That's
well, it's all that tequila you're drinking. And speaking of that, so cheers.
You know what? I'll grab a little bit of this Terramana.
While he's doing that, producer Johnny has a question. And so here's my question, Rob. How do you see? I mean, I'm sure you don't know. I think we're all speculating and trying to figure out how it's working. But how do you see the future of what you guys are doing in the incubator and 2112 with the fact of everything that's happening with COVID and growing artists and how to get the music out there, and how does that jive? How do we do that in this world, or even to get them marketed out there when I don't know, man. I'm just trying to.
Can you read my shirt?
Let me see.
I gotta give Matt props actually too. That's Martin Atkins. Martin Atkins played with Pigface, Ministry, 9 Inch Nails, and all that. He's a drummer. So this is some of his merch. I kind of wore that today because that's a question everyone's been asked. I see a lot of greatness coming out of this for creatives. This is the time to reset, get work on some projects that have been sitting on the shelf for a while. I see a lot of cool movies and books and music coming out of this. At 2112, and with CCE, our entrepreneurship platform, we've actually had the opportunity to kind of grow. We were able to take our educational programs and put them online. The music rehearsals had to stop the first 2 months. That all stopped 2-3 months. But people are coming back now, and we're starting to stream a lot of that music online. So we're focusing and looking at emerging artists, and we're looking to put them out there, and we're having conversations with big sponsors to keep the shows alive, and now we're having conversations. I personally am having conversations with some local venues in Chicago where, let's have those shows and let's just stream those out there. So
Yeah.
I feel we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I really see some, I don't know about you guys, but I see some fucked up movies coming out of this whole thing. So,
did you see that new Kevin Bacon thing? What was that?
Oh no.
They just released a brand new Kevin Bacon movie. It's brand new. It didn't go to theaters. He shot it during COVID.
Oh, you're calling it out, Peter. I'm going to censor you right now. I'm going to censor you. You're calling it out. Be back in one moment. No. Anyway, say what you want. I'm kidding. Yeah, there's some, hey, at the end of the day, there's some shit making movies and things that are being that are being pushed out, and people are loving them because they got nothing else. I have no clue why that shit is happening. Whatever. I don't know. It's bullshit, but not get off on a tangent.
it is. And you know what, Johnny and Peter, and the sports industry's taken a huge hit. We happen to have, we happen to have in 2112, we have a really cool. It's called the Elite Amateur Fight League, which is imagine the NCAA for MMA. So how do these fighters get the UFC and Bellator? How do they get the pros? So we've developed. There's a company that's part of our incubator. You can find their content on NBC Sports and online. And, these guys are trying to figure out how do we keep all these fighters at the amateur level going and create bubbles. So having, working with sports industries and how to keep it all rolling and develop content. And we want to find ways to have state by state tournaments in a safe manner and being able to put that content out, on NBC Sports. So yeah, there's a lot of magic happening here. I know originally when Johnny and I started talking about you, Peter, we were hoping to get you out to Chicago, then COVID happened. So I still see you coming out here. Yeah, then COVID happened. So hopefully we'll get you out here and we're going to have a lot of fun in Chicago between episodic shows and music and sports. I mean, we're hitting all the pieces here. So.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, Peter. I mean, like you saw, like what I showed him, the facility, Rob, that you guys have. I wanted him to bring him out here and produce our first, podcast live stream from your place, and it's top notch. It's A-list, and that's why I wanted to have you on, just to make an introduction and say hello and talk about exactly what you guys are doing and how you guys are coping with the times right now of what's happening. But yeah, I can't wait to have Peter out here and visit you guys. He saw all the photos and
I loved it. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I couldn't wait, but COVID happened and then we had to readjust, and all of a sudden this thing took a life of its own. But now it's kind of like going into a different vein. It went from another vein to another vein, now into another vein. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for what the future will bring. Honestly, I don't think that we're out of the. I think that we're kind of out of the woods, but not quite. But we'll see what happens within the next few months.
So, yeah. Rob, here's my question before we all kind of take off here. What do you guys have going on right now with what you're doing and the future of what you're looking at to do?
So, currently, shows are going to start picking up mid-August here. So I actually have we have some sets that are already inside our film stage. So we're hoping to get the ball rolling on some of these programs to start filming new content mid to late August. We've already done some small videos. Chicago has let us do anything under 10 people productions. Not allowed to say who it is, but there is a really cool investigative show that films here in Chicago. They do a lot of recreation scenes, and they're getting ready to get going the middle of August with us as well. So to see that happening is great. What we're doing with the educational program, and Peter, and I'll send you some of those links as well that we're doing here. With how to anything from how to find funding to how to get views to you name it is happening out there, and then the emerging artists, what we're doing with some of the folks we partnered with, and working closely with City of Chicago to continue keeping these arts alive. It's very unusual times we're all in, but none of us have given up. Yeah.
Did you talk about some of the past things? Did you talk about some of the past things of what you guys had inside of filming inside of the hangar?
Actually, we didn't really hit it. I think, Peter, one of the great things we've had, 4 years ago we started, we immediately picked up 2 featured films. Signature Move was one of my first ones that came through, but then we got Come As You Are. You kind of catch that on Amazon right now. Then we had Showtime Work in Progress, CBS Redline. We were disappointed the CBS Redline didn't get picked up. And then we finished off the year of 2019 with Disney. We had a Disney movie in here. You know what they say when you land a Disney deal, you kind of made it.
That's big. They're trying to take over the entire industry, so that's pretty big. That's a big move right there. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the
tell me, what Disney movie was it? Was it Mandalorian?
No, I wish it was that kind of budget. It was a freeform Disney film, but it was great. On the music video side, we had an awesome year, stellar year. I mean, we had Head and Heart in here, Dawes Band. Didn't get chance this year out, but it's we average at least a music video a month in here, so it's kind of happening.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That sounds like a great. That sounds like a little great out of business you got there in Chicago.
We're fortunate, and I got to give Matt props to my business partner too, Scott Fetters. He's our founder of 2112, and I'm pretty sure he's listening out there. But Scotty likes to hide behind the camera, but he'll drink tequila with you any day, Peter.
Boom, baby, I love it. Well, cheers to Scott.
That's what's going to happen when he comes to town. We're going to drink some tequila together. Oh my goodness! All right, I'm going to do it.
Boom.
Boom.
I ran out of wine, so I had to switch to tequila, baby.
Well, that's thanks for being on, Rob. Love it.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for having me on. Peter, we can't wait to have you in Chicago, brother.
It's a very weird time right now for the industry, for what we do, all of us. So thank you for sharing your insights with us. It was amazing.
Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe out there. And God bless, and check us out at 2112 or the Hangar Films page, and we're here.
I'm gonna bring Peter there as soon as he gets to Chicago. We're gonna hang out and we're gonna have a good time and see some good people, listen to some good music, and have a fun time. Anyway, all right.
Thank you, everybody. Take care. Peace.
Thanks, Rob.
Bye, Rob.
Thanks for being on. That was awesome.
That was interesting. It's stuff that you and I are going through right now as far as the entertainment industry, how we're trying to literally figure out how we're going to shoot our next thing. You know what I mean? Because it's not just having a camera when you're acting in a movie. You know what I mean? Or doing what I do.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, there's so much, as you know, there's so much things going on behind the scenes, and especially what's happening right now that people are doing to make sure that we can still keep doing what we do.
Exactly.
And that's I mean, I don't know. It was great insight. I'm telling you, Rob has a great team behind him as well as what he's been doing, and you're gonna love when you come here. You're gonna love coming to the studio and hanging out. But yeah, bro.
I can't wait to get to Chicago. I'll probably be in Chicago in a few weeks.
I know, what the hell? I mean, you go to Florida, you hang out, you go to. I got a heated pool. You come to my heated pool.
Hey, I'm gonna go crash with you now, Johnny. That's what I'm gonna do. Shit. I'm gonna go to Johnny's house now. You gotta pick me up from the airport, and I'm gonna chill at your place. You got an extra room?
I got an extra apartment.
Couch? There
you can have.
I'll sleep on the couch.
I got the West Wing. I have the presidential suite. So there you go. So you'd be good to go.
Let's go. I'm down. I'm gonna go right now.
So how do you like this new time?
It's different from what I'm used to. I'm used to looking outside and seeing the sun shining. Now I'm looking outside and it's all darkness. almost all darkness. So it's a weird shift, but I will definitely get used to it. I'm excited for where this thing's going. Again, anybody watching me on the East Coast, you're welcome for going to bed with me. You're welcome. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's a privilege to you. Privilege.
No, I want some
how
titties
you
in my
like
face
Josh?
tonight.
If anybody didn't catch that,
No, I want some titties in my face tonight.
I'm never gonna get
Peter what? Peter might get. Who knows?
Wait, come again?
I said, if Peter wants, Peter might get. You never know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter like, Peter love, Peter wants more of.
Yeah. Come again is a different thing. Anyway.
Any comments today? Just
Oh, yeah.
curious.
Other comments. You want to look at some comments?
I want to read them.
Oh, I love it. Okay, here we go.
I stayed awake just for you, Peter. I have to be up early tomorrow. Well, thank you, AB. Thank you so much. Now you can go to sleep now. You can catch the rest of this tomorrow. I stood up. I stood up late, too late to be up to 4:30 for work. Oh, wow. You should probably go to bed.
Yeah, really.
Celebrity slots have 25 million coins. I don't know how you win prizes. It's automatic when you win prizes. So the winners today were Diana and Stella on the tournament. So keep on spinning that wheel. You'll get there. You'll get there. Trust me. I got a guy, a cigar guy, watch guy, and a whiskey guy. Heyo! I got a guy too. He's right there.
Who doesn't have a guy?
Oh, Rob Tovar
We all
is the
get a
guy.
guy.
The hangar makes magic happen. Absolutely it does. And I can't wait to see it. It's going to be amazing. Actually, I want to shoot a movie over there now. Home Run Broker?
Oh, well, let's do it. Let's talk about it. We've been talking
Seriously,
about it.
let's talk about it. Let's do it.
Anyway, let's
do
talk
it.
about it.
Other than
Hey.
that, maybe it'll be a guerrilla film.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm going to let you go. You can close us out. I think it's been a great night, and I'm glad now that we're showing another. Hey, we're at a different hour, and we're bringing people a different hour from us. So, anyway, I'm going to end it out. You end it out, and I'll see you later.
I'll see you, Johnny. I'll see you later.
See you, buddy. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah. Sounds good. Hey, everyone, this was a great evening. I hope everybody enjoys this new time slot. I hope everybody is enjoying this new format. Sorry, Lisa, that I wasn't able to get to you today. You're still in the green room. Shit. I'm sorry. Things just got caught up with me. So, you know what? I'll bring you on next time, Lisa. I'm so sorry about that. I will bring you on the next time Peter Madrigal goes on Social Happy Hour. Until then, I will see you guys, all of you guys, next time.